Alright, hello, and welcome everybody back to the stream of Yoursimcfi, and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Today, we're going to be just doing a little bit of single-player offline carrier landing and air-to-air refueling practice. We're just actively paused. I'll probably do one trap on the boat, and then we will carry on over the tanker. So, boat's just ahead of us. We're going to just do a regular case one kind of break. We're using the brand new AB9. I'll move this out of the way. You guys can see that probably on your bottom left there. Currently it's mounted a little too low. I do have a Verpal extension on the way. And I'm also going to be lowering it a little bit more so the extension comes up to about here. Would be perfect. So that's the plan. We'll go ahead and get our hook down. But the Moza AB9 is a significant upgrade from the Moza AB6. I'm going to go ahead and manually sweep our wings all the way back, as they do for the case ones in the F-14. I'm going to have to trim nose up for that, get back to 800 feet. We want to try to target 800 feet, 350 to 400 knots. But the reason they sweep their wings back, to my knowledge, is when they go ahead and bring the wings back out, in the pattern, they're going to be mostly trim for on-speed AOA. That's what I believe the reasoning behind that is. We're also using track IR, so allows me to move my views. There comes the boat. We're just going to pass the boat, and then we're going to do a left brake over the boat, idle boards, and we'll get the wings back to auto mode. A little tight. There we go. Roll the jet, idle, boards. Pull on the turn, and I'm going to click auto just about, if I can find my button, there. Now the wings are going to come out. They're going to give us some extra lift and support as we're slowing our speed down here. I lost way too much height. It's supposed to be at 800. And we're going to grab our gear. We're going to grab our flaps, and I didn't notice we weren't in landing mode on the HUD. It got way too low. I don't know why they don't spawn you like that if you're in the landing. Case one instant action. That'd be nice if they'd spawn you with the right symbology to go, but we got it. I got my DLC there, so I can activate my spoiler as needed. We're going to go ahead and start our turn here. It's about a 28-degree turn, and it's about 2 to 3 degrees nose down. The HUD on the BU is much nicer than the old version, so flying on speed, angled attack, and doing all that kind of stuff is much, much better than the way it used to be.
We have a friendly Globemaster, 12 o'clock high, 14 miles.
I've been shy on my turn a little bit. Right on the slope, looking good. Take a little bit of that power away. Rolled out a little left to center. I don't know why this AI guy like tries to land with me, but we'll get him. We'll get rid of him. He's gonna cause a lot of wake turbulence here. Hopefully he's just gonna leave. A little high. Pushing full mill, and we caught a wire. Move my mouse over here.
That 3-wire was more beautiful than Meg Ryan.
There you go. We caught a 3. It's pretty much the same feeling to land. I don't notice a difference between this and the older B model, but much easier with the HUD. That's for sure. The HUD makes life a lot simpler than the old B, but flying wise, pretty much the same. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the TACAN all set up here on the ground. So the air-to-air refueler is 32, I believe, is the TACAN. So we'll set that up, and I believe it's X-ray. Let me just quickly check here. 32 Yankee on frequency 225. So we'll select Yankee, air-to-air transmit receive. Go ahead and turn our radio on. It's already set to 225. That's all nice to see. we'll just put that to takeoff mode. We'll grab our hook up, and then something you're not supposed to do, and Jester's probably gonna eject. I wonder if I can tell Jester to not eject.
I can't do that.
Let's see here. No. Crew? No talking. Set eject both. Disable landing call. I'm just going to tell him to go inactive so he doesn't eject me. We'll hold our brakes. Flaps are full. Boards are in. Releasing. Again, you're not supposed to do this, but the F-14 is capable of doing it. Just got to work the stall out a little bit. And we'll grab the gear up. Grab the flaps up. And now I have this maximum speed thing given to me by the carrier. I wonder if that'll ever go away. So I'm gonna have to live with that forever now on my screen, I guess. I don't know how to get rid of this. All right, let's just restart. I don't want to see that on the screen the whole time. We'll just restart real quick. Left shift R is a quick restart in the good old DCS, and we'll go ahead and just tune up our tack end again. So we'll go ahead and level off.
We're Joker.
All right, set it up, just trim it out kind of nice like that. Come down here.
6 o'clock, 1 mile.
32 is the channel. Yankee, air to air. I want tack in, leave it on nav. Perfect. So it looks like direct would be 8 miles. We'll give him a call. We'll turn the radio on. Manual.
1-1 in field 1. Request rejoin.
Yes, there he is right there.
Friendly, Viking, 12 o'clock, 8 miles.
4,350.
Looks like Jester has a lock, or is that just the TV? That might just be the TV. Yeah, it's a TV on him. There's our tanker right there. It's currently 6 miles away. Lot more information on the HUD of the F-14 BU. If you're used to the B, a lot more stuff on this one. I haven't tanked the Tomcat in a while, and I haven't tanked in 2D in forever. I'm going to go ahead and lock my wings once I get a little closer, just so I can tell, or once I can get a sense for his speed. I guess I could do this. I got a plus 150 closure. We're going 450, so he's doing 350 knots, so that'll give me some... a little bit of help on that. I'm gonna go burner so we can catch him up a little quicker. See, the speed tape is very nice. And now our closure rate is 290, 300, and it's going up. The F-14 is a very fast airplane. But we only have 3,000 pounds of fuel to live with, so probably not going to keep it in burner for too long. And we'll go idle. And we have 1.8 miles to go. Our tanker's just over there. Speed's bleeding up pretty good. We'll add the full boards if it lets us here. We're at 1 mile. Here comes the full boards. Closure of 70 knots. We'll go to a closure of roughly 50 knots. We're going to approach from the left-hand side. And then we're going to scoot to the right once he brings out his drogue. So we're about 0.8 back. Just lost the range on that. But we'll just visually do it. This is much, much easier in VR. I'm going to lock my wings to about here. And now the wings are fixed. And the reason I want to do that is I don't want to have the wings moving, which causes a lift difference during air refueling. It's much easier if you just lock the wings somewhere. Oh, looks like he's automatically bringing out the drogue. That's kind of cool. So in that case, we'll go ahead and bring out our, if I remember where it was, refueling boom. Where was that thing? Is it over here? There it is. Oh, and let's see where you went. There's our buddy F-14. Looking down for too long. Oh, there he goes. He's down there. Whoopsie. Okay, we can fix that. This is where VR is very nice for this because you have such better situational awareness in VR. There it goes. So we're on the left-hand side. We'll approach from the below to the left, and then we'll sneak in. He's starting a left-hand turn. I also like to keep the spoilers fully deployed during this, and the reason is I can have a higher thrust setting. Don't know if they do that in real life. I just find it's quite nice to do. Let me get below his wing because we're going to be in his wake. And I think before I go any closer, I'm just going to check that the radar menu doesn't have anything for me to do. Yeah, it does say ready pre-contact. Let me do that.
Ready pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Okay, so I got to get a little closer. Okay, it should be close enough. Gonna pause track IR about here. And return for contact. Problem is I gotta take my hand off the
Return pre-contact.
ow man, I'm right here. Yeah, the problem with doing that pre-contact thing is I have to take my hand off the joystick. Let's see if I can fly with my left.
Ready pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
This is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, I'll open up the menu. And get a little closer.
Ready pre-contact. Clear contact.
There we go. I have to basically be refueling to get clear contact. Alright, so the easy thing to do is obviously stare at the boom. You're not going to want to do that. You're going to want to stare at the pod that it's coming out of is the easiest way to do this. And we're just going to inch closer and closer and closer. I'm feeling a weird like knocking down sensation on my AB9. I don't know why that's happening. I'll have to fix my profile. But I'm just going to sneak it on. A little closer, a little more power. Okay, that's a good... That's a good distance. I'm just going to increase my... Oh, too close. There we go. It's good to just kind of get your distance and then come back again, try again. Again, without VR, this is super, super hard to do. In VR, this is much simpler. I will give you guys that. It's so much easier in VR to see how far you got to move. And just everything. Everything's just simpler, I find.
Little left.
I'm just going all over the place.
Little left.
Oh, too much.
Return pre-contact.
Oh no. Now I gotta do it all over again. Pause track IR. Come over here. Yeah, I gotta fix, there's a notch in my joystick. Anytime I click down, there's like a notch I'm going through. I don't know why that's there. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Matthew Weed. Hey, CFI, what's up? Nothing much. Just doing some DCSing. And I guess I didn't start Moza Cockpit this whole time, so let me start Moza Cockpit up. Yeah, there's this weird notch right here that it's like clicking over. Nothing there, but one down there. I think it might be the profile that I have selected. There we go. Let's see if this fixes it. AB9, Tomcat. I'll just do the default one. Nope, it's still there. Definitely strange. It's like they've hard-coded almost like the real stick only goes this far, so it like hits a wall. It's kind of strange. I'll have to get used to that. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Like, hit like a wall, and it goes over the wall. Nothing on left and right. Nothing on, Oh. Crack air, please. There we go. It's glitching everywhere, too. Alright, we're gonna stay below his wake. Get a little closer. And then we're gonna ask for the return pre-contact. That should be good enough there.
Ready, recontact. Clear contact.
Okay, we got cleared contact. Have that little acceleration trend thing now in the HUD as well, just near the velocity vector.
Just a bit to the left.
Contact.
That looked easy. We're
Nope.
plugged.
Went right out.
You got this, man. It's a piece of cake. Just a bit to the left.
Contact. You're taking
And then in real life, or not real life, but in the VR, you'd be
Nice. We're taking fuel.
a lot easier. Whoa.
fuel.
Because you're having to look at the airplane now, just the pod that I'm connected to. So it's much easier in VR, some sort of 3D space, to take a visual of, is that airplane getting bigger? Is that airplane getting smaller? And if it's getting bigger or smaller, you can make much faster adjustments looking at that, rather than I'm doing on a 2D screen. Obviously, not to say it's not possible, as I'm doing it. I'm not doing it well,
4,000.
but I'm doing it. But on in VR in a 3D space, it's so much better to do this. But that's enough fuel. I'm gonna go bring the power back, and we're gonna go back to the carrier. I don't want to get too heavy because then it brings us too heavy for our carrier landings. Nope. That was that one. Yeah. This is a paid upgrade. Yes, it's up to you to decide if it's worth that paid upgrade. I don't know if I'm convinced. What did I click? I don't know if I'm convinced that it was worth $50. In my opinion, I don't think it is. I think this should have been a $15 update maximum. That's just my opinion. My opinion alone. I know that they did a lot of work on it, but $50 is almost a new module at that point. So that's just my opinion. I don't see where 50 comes from, but that's just me. We're gonna restart it and we'll go do another carrier landing here. Maybe we, yeah. My gear's coming back down. Let's restart it again. There we go. I have the F-14, but don't see the update. Yeah, it's a paid upgrade. You have to pay for it. It's you have to go on the DCS website or your Steam website, wherever, and you'll have to spend 50 US to get it.
Fuel Joker.
Okay, now I'm gonna try to do a blue water break. My trim's not working. There we go. Now the trim's working. So I'm gonna get quite quick and quite low, about 500 feet, 500 knots, 500 feet. I don't know why the gear was cycled. It shouldn't have been, but it is. I'm gonna tell my wingman to just get the heck out of here because he's very annoying.
Flight. Anchor here.
I told him to anchor there. He should do an anchor. There he goes. Let's go back down to our 500, 500. Everything's up, hooks up, flaps up.
There's a.
I'm gonna do an active pause right about here. Might get a good picture out of this. No, I don't. Okay, anyways, I'm basically going to continue my brake, and it's going to be one big continuous brake all the way around. Idle, boards. Gear. Landing mode. Flap. Oops, wrong button. Flap. Hook. Wait for the... There's DLC. A little low, very low. It'll come back here. Again, all this stuff is much, much easier in VR. You have all that peripheral vision. You have your 3D kind of environment. You can kind of judge distance a little bit better. All that kind of stuff. Put a right of center line there.
That's a good 3-wire.
I caught a 3. That's kind of fun. Let's go do it again. Brakes on, full burn. Again, Jester might eject on this. Oh yeah, we get the speed limit exceed, I forgot. There we go. He didn't eject, but now we get that maximum velocity exceeded right there. So we'll just do one more and then we'll call it a day. Get the hook back down, get the DLC back out. The DLC is direct lift control. So if I want more drag, less drag, I can do kind of like that. Pretty nice little thing. And so I can vary it. There's more drag, less drag. More drag, less drag. And you can kind of vary it as you need. A little close in for this brake. Just hitting the back of the boat there. We'll start a 30-degree bank, roughly 3 degrees, 2.5 degrees nose down or so. Bite a button for ready pre-contact makes it easier. Yeah, should do that. I used to just hit my keyboard, but for some reason my keyboard radio buttons don't work anymore. Like the F1, F2, I can't use them. I can bring the radio up with the keyboard, but I can't click any of the radio buttons. I don't know why. They're mapped. It shows they're mapped in the screens. I'm ridiculously low, but you just can't use them anymore.
There is a friendly C-17, 2 o'clock high, 13 miles. Wire.
Not bad. We'll bring the flaps on up. That'll they go? Oh. I thought they went more than that. Anyways, go ahead and bring our wings back there. There's a way to get it into this override position, but I think that's only when you're parked, maybe. I don't know. We'll go and get our noser steering on, and then we're going to be following that guy right there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn right. Make sure on the carrier deck you don't put any power on while you're in the turns, just because you might knock someone over. Right, left. Oh, he wants me to come right to him. All right. Okay, now he hands me off. Straight, right. Oh, over there. Okay, got him. Straight. Slow down a little bit. Straight. Hand off. Right. Straight. Right. Keep going right. Are they giving me another cat shot? Left. Left. I'm gonna hit you, buddy. I can't see you anymore. It's like... Okay, all right. Well, anyways, you guys want to do one more? Maybe we'll do one more. We'll call it a night. We'll do one more carry line. Let's go and bring those back up. Reset. Auto. Flaps full. We'll just do this. It's easier. Bring the power out a little bit. Get our hook down. At our DLC. 600 feet. 600 feet's the downwind altitude. Trying to get at least roughly over this boat. Maybe we'll do one dogfight since you guys are all trickling in at this point. And we'll start our left-hand turn. About a 2-degree nose down or so, somewhere around there. We'll try to hold that. Around 450 middle of this turn at the 90, depending on your range, of course. We're a little high on that front. We'll go a little bit down, and we'll come back up. Looking a little low, just visually. Can't see the top of the deck. You're usually a little low. There we go. Right on. Radar altimeter. A little bit of rudder, a little bit of power out, rolling out nicely with the stick as well. Perfect. As this airplane, and even the Hornet, and any airplane, if you come out of a big bank like that with a lot of extra power, you're going to get balloon on exit, so you want to reduce your speed on the rollout as well. Keep my velocity vector around the crotch of the ship. A little high.
I'd say that was an okay 3-wire. Good job.
Oh, we got a 3. So we got 3, 3, 2, and 3, I think, with the wires. Not bad. Pretty good. For not playing 2D really ever. I always play 3D. I never really played 2D mode. But we'll do instant action. Let's do one little dogfight maybe over the Syria map, Persian Gulf. JDAM. Okay, I guess we'll just do this one. I was very disappointed to find out it's 50 upgrade. I'm thinking about the X56 HOTAS for DCS. At this stage in the game, depending on price, I would stay away from everything other than wing control and Moza. I think wing control is your best bet for entry all the way to advanced level. And then Moza is your best bet for currently for affordable force feedback with the Moza AB6. Or you can get this airplane here, which is the AB9. Sorry, not airplane here, this joystick here, which is the AB9. The AB9 is absolutely fantastic. And I really can't wait to see what Wing Control has in store for us in terms of their Cyber Taurus. But currently that is not out yet. Click this up. Our master arm up.
Send it. Okay, your dock.
There we go. Let's see, we have no Sparrows, no Phoenix, we have AIM-9s. It's an F-5. The F-5 is the aircraft that was used in Top Gun as the MiG-28. It's actually just an F-5. We have 4 missiles. I'm going to shoot 2 of them off the merge just to get myself a little lighter. F5 is very, very, very underpowered, but what it has, I'm going to shoot him right now. 1, 2. What it does have going for itself is it's crazy, crazy small. We're in a 1-circle fight right now. I'm going to pull a little tighter into my gut. I want to be the first to that circle.
12 o'clock.
I'm going to get out of this because I don't want to get a pop shot on me.
Missile miss. Missile miss.
Oh, I know the missile miss, Chester. We're going to get some speed in this dive and then come up on him. Keeping my nose in front of his nose. Again, the F5 is very, very underpowered, so we should control the fight basically with everything. He just broke hard left. I'm going to go ahead and basically meet my nose in front of his nose as much as I can. At the speed point here, bring my power out as I don't want to overshoot him. And then again, without VR, I can easily lose people with this canopy bow, as I have zero idea where they go in 2D mode. In VR, you can kind of move yourself a little bit better, I find. So I'm just going to result to about 400 knots, do a nice steady level turn. We're going to look for him. He's on the 6, so let's see if we can get him overshooting. There he is, a visual. Oh, we got hit once.
Yeah, the right aileron is damaged. Come on, man, he's on our 6. Coming right.
Yeah, I lost him in the thing, and that's what the F5 is good for, is the F5 is really, really small. He's shooting AIM-9s.
He's right behind us. He's right behind us, man. Coming right.
The stick is shaking. We got the overshoot.
Right wing is damaged. On a 6. Come on, show me that pilot shit. You have it now.
Box 2, the sun's going to be in the way, but maybe it'll track. Nope, went for the sun. That's okay. Box 2.
Splash. Bandit is
My Moza's
going down.
coming undone here. There we go. I'll do it one more time. We'll see if we go guns, and then we'll call it a night without losing him there. But yeah, Matt, if you're listening, I would, instead of Logitech, all that, in my opinion, garbage hardware, it's unless you find it on Marketplace for a really cheap price, I would stay away from it and just go Wing Control. Wing Control, I think, has some really good sales as well, that you could catch some really good sales. I personally would just do that. I'm going to drop the lock and just shoot 2 missiles off the rail there. Oh, actually, I think I mapped that. Yeah, I did map that switch. So there's the bandit there. We can get a closure rate here. Click that, click that. 1,000 knot closure. I'm going to go a little slower. Oh, this is an F-14.
420 and blazing. 12 o'clock. We're at 390.
He has the height advantage. One burner now. And we're in the right turn again. This is the 1-circle fight. Gonna pull hard. Get my plane behind his plane is the goal.
12 o'clock. We're at 220.
Got that. Oh, just missed it a little bit. Little uncontrolled through the rolls there. Okay, we have the 6 currently. Speed's back into 3s. We can go ahead and pull for this. Gonna try not to use the missiles. We're gonna go for the guns kill. 370 on the speed. We're gonna keep this turn going around. He's braking hard to the right. I'm gonna pull even harder into him because I want to get a 6. Where he was is when I'm gonna start my turn. Always using rudder as well.
Speed 250.
There he is there. And he's going vertical, so the fight's basically won at this point. Anytime an airplane goes vertical with a speed like that, Just watching the angle of attack, not over
180
pulling.
now. We're too slow.
Just walk it on and pull the trigger.
100 knots.
He got very slow, went just nose high for some reason,
We're way too slow, man.
and that's what's going to cause that. So, yeah, the F-14 in a dogfight's always super, super fun with the rudders, and the force feedback is really cool. Jester's saying he's maneuvering for a shot, but I think we can all tell he's definitely not. So, oh, looked like a MiG-29 just spawned.
He's getting in shooting position.
How much fuel do we have?
8 o'clock high.
Oh, we got tons of fuel.
370. 3 o'clock high.
Oh, there's two 29s.
We're at 340. 3 o'clock
Let's get
high.
fast. Reset that.
370
Reset
knots.
that. You don't want to be slow against two guys.
Speed 440.
Don't have a visual on any of these guys.
Spike, 12 o'clock. The fast 480. We have a bandit. MiG-29. 12 o'clock high. 2 miles.
An altitude would be nice.
450. We're 100 above corner speed.
I'm just going to start turning and hoping that I'm doing a good thing.
Fulcrum, 5 o'clock. Easy with it, 480.
Start doing some flare just in case.
Max 510. 10 o'clock high.
Lose sight, lose the fight. This is where I'm going to die here because I have no idea where these guys are.
He's coming right.
Oh, visual on one.
We're at 410. 12 o'clock.
Continue flaring. Now he's starting to flare.
12 o'clock high.
Box 2.
Flash.
Splash 1.
The bandit is going down.
There's one more, I think, on the RWR.
350.
At least there was.
Oh, maybe a 410.
Or maybe not. I thought there was two of them on the RWR.
You're gonna fire.
I don't know what that random
350.
missile.
10 o'clock. 9 o'clock high.
F4. Okay, F4s you want to get them slow. There it is right there.
High. 3 o'clock
I think I have the fight right here, one, to be honest with you, because I can just pull up on a 6 just like this. I don't know why he turned like that.
12 o'clock high. Alrighty, there's 310.
Trick is not the overpull. Well, against an F4, I mean, it's pretty big freaking target. It's right there. The F-14 is very, very good at being the middle between... Oh, he just crashed. All right, well,
400.
there you go. Yeah, because of the swing wing, it's very good at slow fights, and it's very good at fast fights as well. And it retains the speed very, very well. What's next?
Passing 390.
A lot of fun with the AB9, though. If you guys want to check out Moza, there's a link in the description. Appreciate it if you use that.
There's 360. We have
Activated.
a bandit. F5. 2 o'clock high. 2 miles.
2 o'clock high. F5s are tiny. Very hard to find those guys. How much fuel we got now? 10,000. Still got tons. Gonna go ahead and get quick.
8 o'clock high. 460 knots.
We're out of flare.
5 o'clock high.
Missile, missile. Braking idle.
Blazingly.
Gonna break into him.
Shit, he's on our 6. Coming right.
He's right here.
Speed 290.
So I'm cutting the corner off.
11 o'clock.
And I'm gonna pull into a 6. What's the speed? 300. We're golden.
340. 2 o'clock high. He's coming left.
Still got M9s. We can go gun on this guy though.
12 o'clock high.
Always use a combination of rudder and roll. It's okay. I don't need to pull too hard for that. Keep it coming around the circle. He's breaking back into me. I'm gonna go to where he was. And then I'm gonna turn into him. Keep that 6 o'clock. Now I could very well easily pull and shoot him with a missile right now. But we're gonna keep him going with the guns fight. We're gonna keep working the angles here. It just went up to the HUD.
Right on the 6, burn that sucker.
I did lose him through that. There he is, right there.
And that's 230. Right on the 6, burn that sucker.
I don't know what he's doing with that high nose.
Passing 270. He's on a 12. Okay, that's 230.
There he is.
Bit slow, 160.
Lot of throttle movements. Be careful not to overshoot the people.
He's on a 12. Ain't gonna get better than that.
And it's just nice, take it nice and
We're at
slow.
200 knots.
Got the burner coming in just for a little extra pull here.
270.
Got him locked up and missed every shot. I hit a little bit.
We're on a 6.
That's it.
Bandit is going down.
It's all about working angles with a gun. And when we're turning, if this is me, I'm going to be trying to turn like this to get the lead shot. But turning like that costs a lot of energy. So sometimes you're doing this for a little bit, and then you can use that energy to pull for it. But it's all just getting used to the jet. And I kind of know how the 14 flies from before. So I'm kind of used to what it can do.
It's game time. Coming up on 3.
But we're going to call it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little F-14 upgrade stream. A little bit of air refueling, a little bit of carrier landings, and a little bit of dogfighting. So we'll probably do maybe a little bit of this tomorrow. Maybe we'll try to get some air-to-ground stuff out of the way with my buddy Roth in the backseat. But that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.